let's continue our look at the syndicated debuts of September 1990 and talk about a quasi-revival of a 50s staple, now that we're thankfully done with the absolute nadir that is Tic Tac Dough. Starring Jonathan Prince, this show had kids compete against adults in a battle of general knowledge to see who knew more. I bring you the Quiz Kids Challenge.
Here are the Quiz Kids.
I'm Adam Kirsch, I'm 14, and I go to Hamilton High School in Los Angeles, California.
Hi, I'm Raph Leap. I'm 12 and I go to Walter Reed Junior High School, North Hollywood, California.
Hi, I'm Christina Vinales. I'm 14 and I go to Danbury High School in Danbury, Connecticut.
And here are the challengers.
I'm Judd Angel. I'm an artist and I went to Arizona State University.
I'm Teresa DeMari. I'm an account executive and I went to Loyola Marymount University.
I'm Mary O'Neill. I'm an attorney and I went to Southwestern University.
And they're all here to play... And here is the host of the Quiz Kids Challenge, Jonathan Prince.
Thank you very much, and welcome to the Quiz Kids Challenge. We have...
The Quiz Kids Challenge is the third of 5 game shows that debuted in September of 1990, hosted by Jonathan Prince, an actor of many things, but not from a particular successful show. This quiz ran from September 10, 1990 in primetime for a few weeks before being scuttled to overnight slots a la Tic Tac Dough and The Joker's Wild, and eventually canceled on December 28th. The show has a special distinction because it's the only show out of the 5 that debuted at that time to be reran on GSN, thanks to it actually being produced by Sony, or back then, the Goober Peters Company. This is going to be a really quick episode of Games of the 90s, so don't get too comfortable. Because with this show, basically what you see is what you get. So, let's not waste any time, let's start with Jonathan Prince. Jonathan Prince was an actor before doing the show, and he could be considered a semi-regular on the 1990 revival of Match Game with Ross Schaefer. His acting I haven't really sampled, since I can't remember one show or movie that he has done. But as a host, he was serviceable. He would sometimes come up with some cringeworthy lines, but he really wasn't someone you could label as bad. The best example I could come up with this is that he was David Sparks in the same vein that he knew what he was doing, but Jonathan actually seemed like he cared. The gameplay, aside from the kids versus the adults gimmick, is really nothing to write home about either. The first round is Jonathan lists off 8 categories, and the team in control picks a category. Jonathan will read off 3 questions in that category, with each question being worth $50. And to kind of rip off Jeopardy a little bit, behind one category is the triple play question, which is worth $150 for that one team. This line is going to be overused in this review. It's functional, but it's nothing exciting. It's decent, but nothing that hasn't been done before on better shows. The same can be said about the second round, where we have the 8 categories. Instead of 3 questions worth $50, the first question in that category is worth $50. Then the team who answers correctly has a choice: either bank the money or answer another question for double stakes that only the 2 who didn't buzz in could answer. That kind of mechanic is the same mechanic that Couch Potatoes use for their spin-off questions. A gimmick that I actually kind of liked, but it was with 3 other questions at the same value and you weren't risking anything. For this show, however, if your team decides to play out and lose out, the opposite team can chime in and actually steal the entire pot. They keep on doing this until time runs out for the round. It's yet another mechanic done before, but as the first round's done competently. It's functional, but it's nothing exciting. It's decent, but nothing that hasn't been done before on better shows. The last round is your basic speed round done so many times before, but this one has another interesting gimmick to that. The contestants are shown 4 categories and have to answer as many questions as they can in 100 seconds. But after 25 seconds, the dollar amounts double from $50 at the start to $100 at 75 seconds to $200 at 50 seconds, and finally $400 for the last 25 seconds. This is a good mechanic that allows teams to come back and make a game of it at any time. After a contestant gives a correct answer, they must go to a different category. And I like that format so you don't hog a category. What I don't like about this round is that if nobody gives a correct answer, then the category is replaced with a new one, and a new question is asked the same category, and that does tend to slow down the action quite a bit. And as I said before, it's functional, but it's nothing exciting. It's decent, but I think that has been done before on better shows. The team that's leading at the end wins the game and the money that they accumulated, and then we say our goodbyes. And that's Quiz Kids Challenge. To sum up in a word, meh. It was a dry show of nothing really exciting to gravitate viewers for the long term. The payouts were dinky for 1990 standards, the gameplay was basic at best, and the show was just not that memorable. It would have been a better fit for cable and not for national syndication, where the rest of the game shows were easily slinging out more money or at least gave the potential for more money. Most markets in the new year would see it be replaced by this show.
If someone gets to the top of this pyramid in less than 35 seconds, they could go on to win $100,000. From Television City in Hollywood, this is the $100,000 Pyramid. Today, our special...
And I have to say, John Davidson's $100,000 Pyramid is a much better trade-off. Well, let's get into it for the games of 90 and for 2014 here at Game Show Garbage, especially on our YouTube channel and our website. For Jim Williams, Carl Schneer, Raymond Gallant, and myself, I'd like to wish all of you a very happy holiday. And we'll hope to see you in 2015. We will talk about Trump Card. We got Trump Card, Challengers, and Supermarket Sweep in the first 3 months for Games of 90. And we have a lot coming for Game Show Garbage. We have a lot for Toon Crap. We're going to have a lot of dumb answers for you. We might have new stuff along the way. Till then, Robert Seidelman, goodbye.